Hi, I'm John, and this is a walking tour of the wonder. Welcome to Disney News Jam. Hi everyone, I'm standing next to my best friend for the last 14 days, Ariel. Isn't she beautiful? And we're about to get off in the morning, but I just wanted to give you one of those late night walking tours of the Disney Wonder so you guys can see all the little finer details. This is not a full tour of the ship. We've done that, I'll link that below, but it's just a walk around all the little things that I love and notice around the ship to show you our beautiful girl for the 2025-26 season. So exciting for everyone in Australia. So I just wanted to do that. We'll probably look around the atrium and go and see some photos of Walt and just some little things that I love. Just look at that atrium behind me. So let's get to it. Let's do it. We're in Sydney Harbour at the moment, so I'll show you the view from deck 9 and 10 as well, so you can see all that. Let's get to it. Let's just look around the atrium to start off with. On deck 3 is the atrium, ground floor. So let's get to it. Okay, let's start off with Ariel herself and give you a close-up look of this beautiful statue in the atrium. It's the statue of the Disney Wonder. Isn't she just beautiful? Love the way her tail curls around as it goes down. And then we have these seaweed shapes around. And as we're in the foyer, let's just head up, right up to that beautiful chandelier, that beautiful red chandelier, almost, sea-like, under the sea-like chandelier that's here in the atrium. And then the lift shafts with the hidden Mickeys all the way down. You will notice that down the bottom here, right up to where you can't kind of reach, there's glass. Just as a safety issue, a safety factor I should say. So you can't put your hand through, but it's just the little touches that you don't even notice that I love about Disney Cruise Line and Disney as a whole. So let's have a look around through deck 4 and 5. Balconies there. Perfect place to look at shows. And then you've got this wonderful entrance to Triton's that doubles as a stage when there's acts playing. You get dance parties here, farewell parties here, welcome parties here. And look at that. Beautiful grand entrance there into Triton's. Wonderful restaurant. We've had many wonderful meals while we've been on in 2025. Disney Wonder has wowed us again with how beautiful she looks, with how new she looks. And as I'm standing here, how beautiful the smell is in this atrium. Whatever they use as diffusion is so nice. And look at that staircase going all the way up. So beautiful. This cruise ship is such that classic old world ship, ocean liner, with just those Disney touches, which I'm showing you now, is all the Disney characters rounding the top of deck 3 atrium. Get in on those so you can see them. And that's just the sort of hidden Disney touches. They're not right out in the open. but they are there to see. The beautiful piano that's played so beautifully most nights. And just look at this. Look how gleaming everything is. It looks like it's brand new. Nothing out of place. Always so well maintained by the cast members and crew here on the Disney Wonder. So let's take a walk down towards French Quarter Lounge and Tiana's place, because this is the walk that you often, well, always do, because you've got a choice when you get on board whether you're going to Tiana's for lunch or whether you're going to Cabana's for lunch. Best way to get there is by walking through here, and it is a fantastic way to get on board, let me tell you, because what you do is walk through here and you're met with the smell of beignets from the lounge here, the French Quarter Lounge. This is a fantastic place to come on board. Not only beignets, but some magnificent cocktails and drinks. There's trivia here. There's a band playing here every night, giving you some fantastic jazz most of the time. Look how beautiful that looks. French Quarter Lounge, a favourite of many people. Emily loves the fact that there's a tram over here. Your booth over here, like you're in a tram. You've even got the safety handles there that you can hang on to. Emily's been known to stand at the front there and pretend she's driving the tram to different locations. Next stop, Disneyland or Disney World. She loves it in there, loves to run up here while Maria and I are in line and play around. Over here we've got one of those beautifully well kept bars, and you can see a Mardi Gras theme there. You can also see Dr. Facilier's masks, or the people from the other side, as he likes to say in Princess and the Frog. Over here, this wall, Dr. Facilier, Fortunes Told, Charm Options, Dreams Made Real. Just a magnificent touch, you know, that only Disney can do. Just in the small little corners. Look, this looks like it's a little villa here, or a house where Dr. Facilier lives. You've even got the flowers there and the Mardi Gras necklaces and masks there. This looks like a hat shop. Could be where Tiana buys her hats. You know, and then you've got a little lantern there. Just those little touches that say it all about French Quarter Lounge and about Disney ships, really. Disney Cruise Line as a whole. Those details you see in the parks are all here on the Wonder. And she's the second oldest ship in the fleet. So I can only imagine, as we cruise some of the newer Disney ships, what they will hold this year, the kind of theming they will hold. Of course, down the end of this hallway is Tiana's place. I've had many good meals here in 2025. And this is a touch I've shown you guys before. This carpet here. The carpet changes whatever area we're in. And you'll also see that because we're around Tiana's place, we've got the bayou with the lily pads there and that painting, and a picture of Tiana's place from the movie. Looks very reminiscent of Tiana's place in Disneyland now. All those steamboat funnels coming up. Fantastic. But I also wanted to show you down the end of this hallway is this fantastic mirror. Look how beautiful that is. Spectacular. Hello everyone. So let's walk back down into the atrium, because I want to take you and show you a picture of Walt that I really love, and it's really a haunting picture, but I'll wait till I get there till I show you. So we're coming past the French Quarter Lounge, should I say, on our way back. And if you look out one of these windows, there's too much glare at the moment. I'm going to take you up onto deck 9, but we've got a beautiful view of the Sydney Opera House, because we came into OPT this time, or Overseas Passenger Terminal, and not to White Bay. So we've spent a wonderful day in the harbour with a beautiful view of the Harbour Bridge and Sydney Opera House. And that has been like a kiss goodnight with that view from our stateroom as well. We've really enjoyed that. So let me just come past the atrium and level 3 to show you guest services as well. When I talk about details, look at the backdrop of guest services. An aerial scene there. And in fact, let's go over the other side, because I wanted to show you Port Adventures counter as well. Continuing with the Little Mermaid theme, we've got Triton there, Prince Eric, and the castle there. Like I said, this is the Port Adventures counter, but every little corner is themed. This is where you enter into 3, into the atrium when you come on board. Walking up here where your name gets announced, and you walk into this beautiful atrium. Oh, it never gets old, this view. Never gets old. You walk through there and you feel like you're home. Even in this little corner here, you've got some fish there swimming in the sea, keeping in that theming. And this is the corner where I'm standing. I'll just back away from it here, where that magnificent Christmas tree goes up at Christmas time, which a lot of you guys are going to see this year. That's going to be a fantastic welcome home for you as well when you walk through these doors. So let's show you this photo of Walt. That I really love. And I find very haunting. So we're just walking up the mid staircase. Look at this image. Walt just seems to be staring at us from behind a door. I wonder what he's thinking at that moment, because it's just that look really makes me stop and think, when I come down these stairs, what was he thinking in it? It's quite a haunting stair as well. And while we're on level 3, let's just go back to after hours, which is the Crown and Fin pub, the Cadillac Lounge in Azure. Love this chandelier when you first walk through. Isn't that magnificent? You walk through this beautiful hallway. In past years, this hallway has contained stormtroopers over our season in Australia. Walk into here, into Azure, and meet Chewie or Rey. Many bingo nights here, all sorts of different things. We came to a silent disco the other night, and that was so funny and so fun. What a magnificent venue this is, Azure as well. Beautiful room. So walking out of Azure, and walking back on this hallway. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. You can see the cast members working away and polishing the ship. Every corner looks brand new. You walk past the pub there. Cadillac Lounge, should I say. Come down here to the Crown and Fin pub, or the other entrance to Azure. And I just wanted to show you in the Crown and Fin. Why not? It's open. Let's have a look. Somewhere where we don't really go, but the feel of an old English pub in here. Got all your sports playing there, of course. And look at the details here. You've got this hat stand with scarves and everything else in the corner here. The whole picture of Wimbledon with some old tennis rackets there. Got all your chessboards and checkerboards there. How fantastic is Crown and Fin, all waiting here for you, 2025-26 season. Got some of your old beer steins here. Look at that. Look at that theming. We've even got a telephone booth here as you walk out. Great for a photo as well. And down the bottom here you've got Sea Treasures. This is the third store on board, and it's changed from last year. It's got some of the items you will find upstairs, but some of the items you won't, such as create your own headbands. This is a very exciting addition to retail this year. Got it in the parks and everyone's been longing to get a hold of these, but they're here on the Wonder this year, so it's very, very exciting. We'll feature that in merchandise and fashion coming up very, very soon for you guys to take a look at. But there's a couple of exclusive ears here as well, which you won't find upstairs. But great place to come because it's a little bit quieter than the other stores. And that's Sea Treasures here on level 3 in between Crown and Fin and Azure entrance. To give you a bit of bearings, it's just by the forward, out from the forward lifts. So I'm on deck 4 right now. Snuck up the stairs. Just wanted to show you I'm at the forward lifts. So exactly one level up from where I was before. If you guys didn't know, as I turn you towards the entrance, the grand entrance of Walt Disney Theatre, which I love, this is where you'll see all the shows on board, and over our cruise there's been a lot of variety shows and all that sort of thing. We haven't been the one for shows because we've been trying to fit everything in with Emily over the cruise, but if it's your first time on or your 20th time on the Wonder, the shows here are world class, fantastic. Just want to let you know, if it is your first time on here, your main areas being deck 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 mainly staterooms, 1, 2 mainly staterooms, although on level 1 is the health centre, just so you know where to go for that. So let's take a walk through level 4, and I'm going to show you all the things I love and maybe a little bit of merch on level 4. So, Preludes. This is where you get all your popcorn and drinks to go into the Walt Disney Theatre, and where we have those world famous popcorn buckets. Been quite a selection on board. We've purchased quite a few. You'll see some of those pop up in some of our competitions coming up very, very soon for all of you guys. Yes, we brought the competitions back on Jam Life Adventures YouTube channel. Our famous competitions are back. But interesting. This year, the most fabulous thing about this year is they did bring out a new line of Australian merch, and we've also got some new Disney Wonder specific merch, as you can see here. This awesome t-shirt, this new Loungefly bag, new Spirit jersey, all sorts of new stuff there. All sorts of new Disney Cruise Line merch there as well. We're going to give you a merchandise and fashion tour, of course, this year. So you guys are going to see that really soon. Just wanted to get this tour. I'll probably get this tour out for you first. One thing I love about coming down this area is this magnificent picture of Walt Disney Theatre sign here. And this is where a lot of character meet and greets happen as well. So you'll see Marvel characters, you'll see the Disney characters, you'll see the princesses all meet down here, and wonderful experience for kids and adult kids, because there's lots of those in the Disney family, that's for sure. Over here, things are all set up for Australia. Look at all the cute plushies this year and every year. There's a few new additions as well for you guys, just waiting for you. Be so happy to find there's plenty of stock of those. Just over here at Whitecaps, where they've decided to put all the new Australian merch over here. Here's some of the new merchandise here. So excited to see all this when we first got on board. New Spirit jersey over there, which is adorned my Maria already. She loves that Spirit jersey. And some more Australiana merch over there in that corner. Over here you've got the wonderful Disney Wonder, or not Disney Wonder, the Disney Ship Loungefly bag. It's going to be very popular this season. Stuff for the whole family there. Over here you've got this Cruise Life new merch as well. There's new Minnie plushie, and there's a Mickey one as well. Lots of new stuff to come out this season. So we're going to have a merchandise and fashion show. We're going to show you through all the prices and all the new merch. I know many of you are going to love that. So let's walk out to this grand entrance of the atrium on level 4. How fantastic is this? So fantastic. beautiful. Gives you a good bird's eye view of that wonderful carpet down there as well, which they replaced just recently in the last few years before coming to Australia the first time. And how was the excitement when she actually did come to Australia for the first time? I'll never forget it. And it's the reason why we met so many of you guys. So turning around for there, if you walk down level 4 this way, this brings you through a couple of things that I love. I love all the seating here around the atrium as well. You can just sit back, relax, watch the day go by and people watch. It's fantastic. If we walk down this side of the ship, we see an entrance to the fantastic D Lounge, Encanto experiences, many game nights, trivia in here. Fantastic place. D Lounge to come. Fantastic. Walk down here towards Animator's Palette, and you've got shutters. Shutters where you're going to get all your photos sorted out. Come here, look at your photos on a big screen as well before you purchase them. But I always thought the best way to do it is with the unlimited photo package before you get on board. You get a discount on that if you purchase this before you get on board, and it gives you, some people are taking 300 or 400 photos, which makes them like $1 each if you do it that way. So there's of course the walkway down to Animator's Palette. You guys have seen our videos from there. What a fantastic place that is. And then, a nod to the theming here. We've got all of these paintings, which are a nod to Fantasia. And if you come on this cruise, or if you came on this cruise in the past, because you're not going to get a chance next year, I guess, you'd see that fantastic night with Fantasia Mickey. Look at these paintings as well. Donald and Daisy. Mountains there. This is an ode to Noah's Ark. Look at that. Just these little perfect little snatches of things. Look at some of these paintings. Whales there. Sugar Plum Fairy with the soldier. Just love looking at some of these paintings on board. And of course deck 4 contains that walk around deck all the way around. Beautiful way to spend your day. There's lots of lounge chairs out there as well. It's like a deck that you can walk all the way around. I showed you that last year as well. Fantastic way to spend a day just on deck 4. A lot of people do. Give you a brief look at what's outside deck 4, the Opera House there. We'll see more of that later. It's going to be a bit of wind noise. I'm sorry about that when we go through. And as I walk back here, we'll go up to deck 5 and have a quick look. But this is Diamonds and Wishes. So all of your beautiful diamonds and jewellery are all available to you on board. If you've got the finances to partake, should I say. Designer watches, jewellery, rings, all beautiful diamonds. Fantastic. So let's start from Well, let's go up now to deck 5 and start from the forward lifts again and work our way back, and I'll show you what I love about deck 5. As I walk up the staircase from level 4 to level 5 forward, and you'll see this in every staircase. Look at these magnificent paintings of peacocks. Look at that. Love that feature about the ship. Every stairwell. So let's walk up to 5 forward. These are the 5 forward lifts. So level 5 forward we're in now. We're walking out to this particular hallway. Now, I've told many of you in the past, but you may notice that the roof is very low here. And there is a reason for that. Because we're on the level with the kids clubs. We've got Oceaneers Club and Oceaneers Lab. I'll show you the entrance to both of those. But the reason why they make the roof so low is the kids feel taller. I mean, they're just the details of what they've done on this ship is just amazing to me. And we come past here. These are some of my favourite photographs on the ship, and that is her in the shipyards being made. Wonderful model there that they designed of her before she was built. But look at some of these photographs. A man welding there at the front of the ship. Ship covered in scaffold. We're talking about this ship being, I think the Magic was 98. This was a couple of years after. So it's over 25 years old now. Look at this beautiful girl being built. Look at that propeller. Yeah, this is the stuff, the thrusters on the side that push her sideways as well. There she is in all her glory with Sailor Mickey up the front there. Look at that, look at this with the propeller. The size of the 2 men there. Just see how enormous it is. So let's walk down, because I could spend hours there looking at those photos. Let's walk down into this space. Wonderful space of level 5. We walk down here into the mid lifts. We've got the entrance to Oceaneers Lab. Emily's been in and out of here a bit this year, but she's chosen to stay with us a lot, so which we appreciate. We love being with Emily. But she's also gone in there when we've needed to do some work, so we love her so much that she understands all that. But this is a wonderful space for kids like Emily to come and meet new friends, get entertained by the wonderful cast members that look after the kids in here. That's Oceaneers Lab. And look at the Mickey door handle as well. Turning around and walking away from Oceaneers Lab brings you on to another grand balcony view. And what I love about deck 5 is you're level with that magnificent chandelier, so you can really have a look at the detail of it. Look at these flowers coming out, like almost like lily pads they are, but or under the sea sort of plants. Isn't that beautiful? And then turning around and coming back, look at this carpet here, how it's changed. We're on deck 5, so you know where you are. It's marvellous seating here as well on deck 5. Big thoroughfare for the kids and characters here. Look at that view of the atrium from deck 5. And watch your shows up here. Watched a dance party a couple of days ago. Down in the corner here you've got character meet and greets. Deck 5. Look at that beautiful Fantasia-like painting here. Oh, that's beautiful. Into the corner here is where you do lots of character meet and greets here as well. And down below me, of course, in deck 4, people line up here to see their favourite characters. Look at the tops of these pillars here. And they look like flowers. And look at that. Someone's left C-3PO hidden there. That's super cute. I'm going to leave him there for someone else to find. We walk down here and we complete our other kids club, Oceaneers Club. That's the entrance right there. This is open right up to midnight. So the kids obviously love coming here because, you know, to be here till midnight is a big thing. They've got QR codes so you can see what's going on just by scanning those as well. So they're really cool. Also it's giving us a ship time there, which is 4:11 a.m. Just shows you my dedication walking around the ship at this time. But I love it when it's like this in the morning when there's no one around. It's just beautiful. And then keep walking down here and you've even got It's a Small World nursery, which for the little bubs in here, 6 months and up. I think it's 6 to 3 years. Don't quote me on that one. But then after that they can go into the Oceaneers Lab and Club. And next to that you've got the Buena Vista Theatre, and this is where you see all your movies and first run movies on the ship as well. So we got to see Tron Ares, which was fantastic. I watched it a few days into the cruise. Look at those doors, and this is where you can find popcorn and drinks here as well before you go in. So yeah, that was absolutely fantastic experience for me. Love going in there and watching a movie. They also had Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched some of the movie. Look at these paintings here from Mary Poppins, the costume designs. Original paintings, look at that. Oh, look at that, how wonderful. Just to see these sorts of things around the ship. Original paintings from Mary Poppins. Costume designs there. I love looking at these little details. Okay, so let's walk back down here, and we're going to go up to deck 9 now. Show you around the deck there, and then walk you up to deck 10 because there's a magnificent view on the stern of deck 10 up there of Sydney Harbour. I want to show you. It's not raining at the moment, so that's great. So I want to show you that because it's such a beautiful view up there at the moment. Love spending the day here in Sydney Harbour instead of, beautiful way to come in rather than going to White Bay. But if you go to White Bay, it is an experience as well because you get to go under the harbour bridge, so that's fantastic too. But the good thing about it is I've been able to show you both views. Alrighty, so let's head up to deck 9. Okay, so I'm now on deck 9. We're at the forward lifts, starting at forward again. And we're going to walk around deck 9, through deck 9, and just show you everything there is. And what a fantastic way to get off this tour, deck 9, deck 10. Super excited for you guys to see the ship for 2025. And I've got myself a wireless mic, so that'll help with wind noise as well. Not too much wind up here, might be a bit more at deck 10. Just wanted to show you firstly the adult section. So Quiet Cove pool here with the 2 spas, and Signals bar there. So full license bar. Cove pool there. Beautiful place to come and relax. 18s plus only here. And then you come down here on the side here and you've got, of course, Cove Cafe. We've been in there many times. We've shown you inside and what's on offer there. Free little bites and eats in there, cakes, but the coffee in there and the beverages are all an extra charge. You can get those wonderful Disney ripples in there for your coffee, but you can also get them in French Quarter Lounge as well downstairs. But let's walk through the adult section. Come to the family section. So this is where you're going to find the family pool, which also converts into a bit of a floor, like it gets covered over. So stage area up here where you'll see that marvelous pirate party up here on deck with fireworks shooting across that way. Just a point to tell you, standing on port side here, that this is the best side to stand and watch those fireworks, because they shoot across starboard. So how wonderful is this? Big screen up there, lots of Disney movies. It's the beautiful pool. It's just netted off at the moment because it's closed. Looking over that beautiful funnel, you've got your funnel vision there, which I said, plenty of Disney movies. And then up here, 2 hot tubs. I've spent some time in the hot tubs this cruise, let me tell you. It's so relaxing. Just maybe want to get a hot tub at home. And over back here, you've got Pinocchio's Pizza Bar. Like the best lunch on board. I love getting the pepperoni pizza here. And then over here, of course, you've got a full service bar. You can get the drink of the day here, alcoholic and non-alcoholic. So we've partaken in quite a few Bora shakes when we've been on board. We love the Bora shakes, it's our favourite drink. Lots of seating here where you can have your food and everything on board. And then you've got Quacks here. Quacks is where you get your ice cream. So your ice cream right here. God, do the kids love this, and do we love it as well, especially on mango ice cream day, but also like banana and strawberry too. Yeah, they're great flavors, but just to have it there on tap for free is just amazing. Right next to it, you've got Sully Sips, another bar where you can buy some beer on tap there. You've got soft drinks as well by the can if that's the way you want to drink them, and you've got some classic sippers there as well. Don't miss out on any of those. And then this is the kids' pool side of things. But just before you get to the kids, you've got Boiler Bites, of course, there. Boiler Bites, where you get hamburgers, cheeseburger, veggie burger, fish burger, hot dog, bratwurst sausage, chicken tenders and fries. I've also seen a very nice steak sandwich here before as well. And you got your shawarmas here as well. And pick up a freshly made jar of Pete's Boiler Bites. Choose from an array of vegetables, sausages and fresh toppings to accompany your gyro. And there's all those toppings there. Look at that. This counter is especially loved by Maria. You get your shawarma here, chicken or lamb. We call them they're kind of like a gyros, kind of like that we have in Sydney. Over here we have the kids splash pad. Many a good moment has been spent here with Emily. It almost brings me to tears when I think of all the moments Emily and I and Maria have had in the splash pad here. Her joy when she first gets on board, like her face just lights up. So amazing. It's all ready for the Australian season, which, you know, I showed you last year, and I'm just so blessed. I really am that we get to do that. We've got to do that again. I really am. Here's the kids' pool, all drained and clean, ready for all you guys to board on Sunday. I'm so excited for you all. And I'm just so thankful that you chosen Disney Cruise Line again to support, because it's such a magical, magical holiday it is on board. And it's so wonderful for Australians to enjoy it for one last season. And I say to Disney, please come back, because we're going to miss you so much. Here's Daisy's Delights, where you can get lighter options, fresh sandwiches, wraps, salads. You know, Daisy's Delights is fantastic. Also here every day are spoons, which are very important to get for your ice cream. Get a cup from over there, over where I'm just about to show you, over at the drink stand. Get a spoon, and then you can load up on lots more ice cream than just a cone. That's a hot tip, which is probably not the best kept secret anymore, because we let so many of you know. But there's a couple of people on board that didn't know about that tip, so I'm so happy that we could enlighten them when we saw them on board. And I'd just like to thank all of you guys for coming up to us this cruise. It's just been amazing how many people have come up to us and just appreciated what we do in our content. So I'm so happy to have done that, have had so many of you come up and say thank you. And all I can say is, you're welcome, and thank you straight back for all the support you've given us. It really does almost bring me to tears with the amount of support we've had from you guys from all over the world. It's just amazing. Just amazing. Maria and I are so thankful that we get to do what we do. So I'm in the corner where all the soda or soft drink machines are, as we call them here in Australia. And here's the selection this year. We've got Coke Zero, ginger ale, that Aka blueberry pomegranate, that's the vitamin water. Minute Maid light lemonade, so that's cool. We've got the water there, Sprite, Diet Coke and Coke. That's what you're going to get Australia this year. And over here you've got your milk and coffee, your hot chocolate as well. Absolutely fantastic. I'll probably end up taking Emily a hot chocolate up for the morning when I'm finished doing this magical tour, which I never want to finish because it's so it's so wonderful being up here. Of course, going through these doors on deck 9 take you to Cabanas. Cabanas through there, wonderful breakfast and lunch. The range that's been on here over the cruise to eat. Oh, we've just loved it in Cabanas. Love to have Cabanas at home, to be honest. All right, I'm going to take you up onto deck 10 now and show you some of the views of Sydney before I sign off. So let's go up to deck 10. Deck 10 is where you're going to find this magnificent view of the Mickey Funnel. Oh, how I love it. How I love it so much. Just standing here on deck, looking in my hometown and looking at this Mickey Funnel. I'm going to walk the whole way around, but what I want to do first is take you through to the rear of the ship so you can see the view. So let's walk down to that magnificent deck around the back of the ship, fronted by Palo, which wraps around the back there, so you can get magnificent views. I mean, what a magnificent view you'd have in Palo if you were dining there, say last night, or for brunch. Oh, that would have been, that's a big thought actually. It would have been magnificent to book Palo with that view. I'll tell you what, I'll probably end up taking you to the entrance of Palo before we sign off. But let's just have a look at this view of the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Luna Park down there as well. What a magnificent city we live in. What a magnificent city we live in. Of course, you can dine at Cabanas there as well in the morning if you so desire, outside. What a beautiful view it would be to be in Cabanas in the morning. Might just have to do that. Behind us there you can see Palo. So I'll probably end the vlog at the entrance to Palo because I just want to remind you how beautiful that restaurant is. But if you walk over the other side of this deck at the rear of the ship, or the stern, you've got the beautiful view of the Opera House all lit up there. And when the sunrise comes, I'm going to show you, I'm going to do a bit of a 360 view around the ship, just so you can see all the wonderful views of Sydney Harbour. So I'm going to do a 360 walk around deck 10, just so you can see all that. But look at that magnificent view of the Opera House from here. Doesn't she look gorgeous? Come out to this observation area here. You've got that wonderful view there. And then looking back at our beautiful Sydney Harbour Bridge. That is just something for the ages, isn't it, really? I can't believe that our beautiful wonder's not going to be back next year to witness all this. But it's been such a wonderful 3 years having her here 23, 24, 24, 25, and of course this year 25, 26. That first year she rolled in, I'll never forget it. Came into the harbour for the first time. Just to think I've been here to witness all that and to meet all of you. It's just fantastic. This is a twist and spout, of course, water slide. Above that wonderful splash pad. We have video going down it last season, so I'll link that video below as well. And then as you walk down Deck 10, you've got a wonderful view of Circular Quay, where all the ferries come out of, to go to Manly, to go to the zoo, to go over there to Luna Park. So a kind of central area for, for rail around the city as well. But beautiful Circular Quay there, iconic ferries that come out of there, just so beautiful seeing it here on the Wonder. And then we walk down the deck a little bit further towards that other funnel. Goofy's pool, the family pool there. Looking over that. Sydney's skyline in the background. I mean, guys, you wonder why I get up this time of morning to see this. Look at that looking back at the Opera House. Amazing, isn't it? It's just, I keep saying this cruise, but I just feel so blessed. And, in December we're headed off to the States, but for me, you just can't beat this view and having a Disney ship in this harbour. We're all about Disney, as you know, on all of our channels. But just to have a Disney ship at home, it's been so special. And we really do appreciate that we've been here to witness all that, and we crossing our fingers and toes with hope that Disney comes back with a new ship or with the Wonder. It really wouldn't worry me, but let's hope that they can come back to us real soon, as Mickey likes to say. But we're heading towards the front of the ship here, and I've done many sail-ins from the front here for you guys, and sail-outs as well. Did one out of Honolulu, Hawaii, which was very interesting. You're going to see that in the vlogs coming up very, very soon. I'm going to start bringing them out to you very, very quickly, so you can see all the fun that we've had over this cruise. But here's forward where I love to stand, look out over the front of the ship to destinations, and when we get to ride on Destiny in a couple of months' time, I will get up the front and do sail outs for you over there, so you guys can see what it's like on a Disney ship over there. But look at that. Look at the front of the ship. Iconic hidden Mickey up the front there. And when she comes in, that Disney Cruise Line flag gets hoisted up there, with Sydney City skyline there for you. Sun will be up shortly, and I'll do that walk around the Deck 10 with the 3D camera. Look at that beautiful view though. I'm looking back on the rocks there of Sydney as well. Sydney finally asleep. In fact, some workers will start coming in very, very soon. Starts early, does our city. There's a train taking some of them to work, going across the Harbour Bridge there, if you can see. The sports area here on board where you can play basketball. They've got the ping pong tables up here as well as foosball. That's a lot of fun. Come with the family up here. So that's great. I love it a lot. And this very well could be the last time we come on the Wonder for quite some time. We'd love to fit a little voyage in there somewhere this year, but as we're, committed to a lot of other Disney destinations this year, it might not happen. But I hope we can get on for one last cruise, because maybe at the end of the season, because I love her so much. So we're heading back down to the rear of the shift now, coming through Quiet Cove there. Lots of over 18 memories there as well. So relaxing, sunbaking out there on the deck chairs. Fantastic. Come through here. This is actually, if you can see in there, this is actually the concierge lounge here. Wonderful concierge lounge for all the concierge gifts. Get the special treatment in there. Another look at that beautiful Mickey funnel. I love every part of this girl, I really do. She's just amazing. Come through here and look at this. Another iconic funnel. And as promised, I'll finish you up with a look at Palo, and then I might just walk on that rear deck again of Deck 10 before I finish the tour. Here's the kids' pool. Emily's favourite. She loves spending time in here. She met so many wonderful friends here over the cruise as well. Just unforgettable memories there. Well, let's walk you down to the rear of the ship. Show you Palo. And then it's goodbye from me, but I'm sure many memories to be made on board the Wonder for a lot of you this year. There is Palo's menu board. Nothing up there right now, but that's where you see your menu. There's that grand entrance when you walk in with all the Palo masts there lined up. Palo actually means the pole that you see in Venice, is what the translation Palo is. So this is all Venetian, as they say. One of the famous things about Venice is all the Venetian glass, and they've got some mighty beautiful examples of all that glass in here as you walk up. Famous painting as you walk up the stairs of Palo. And of course that iconic sign we've brought to you so many times across our socials. And it was our pleasure to dine here quite a few times over a few sailings. And never forget the moments we've had in there. They really have to wheel you out of that one as well. The food's so good you can't leave any of it behind, and work out there with a very full tummy indeed. So that was Palo. I'm gonna just get you back to this wonderful view of our sensational harbour here in Sydney at night. Here it is. I'm often down here this time of morning to film the wonder coming in. And because we had early dinner service, we need to get up and be down for breakfast by 6:45. Bags packed, all packed last night. But just take a look at this before I let you go. Of our beautiful city, beautiful harbour bridge, beautiful opera house. Let me get a bit closer in on the beautiful opera house there for you. And this, guys, is where I'm going to say goodbye from the Disney Wonder, and I hope you enjoyed our little walk around tour. I will put a link below to a full tour we've done on the ship, so when you get on board you know where everything is. But for now, it's goodbye from me. Thank you for joining us here on Disney News Jam for this walking tour of 2025-26 season. And as always, guys, don't forget to spread the jam.